Hold on to your fedoras, antique lovers and late-night dreamers. Danielle Colby's burlesque shows don't just tease. They torch the stage, leaving absolutely nothing to the imagination in a blaze of feathers, fringe, and fearless curves. Step into the spotlight with Dannie Diesel, the tattooed vixen from Davenport, Iowa, who traded Jehovah's Witness hymns to hip-shaking hymns to self-love after catching Margaret Cho's raw striptease back in the early 2000s. Bam! Epiphany hit harder than a roller derby slam. By 2004, she's owning Chicago's underground with Burlesque Le Mustache, her 9-performer troupe blending comedy, knife-throwing, and aerial twists into acts that celebrate everybody. Pasties on point, no shame in the game. Fast forward to her sizzling spotlight moments. Picture 2024's Jacksonville, where she struts in bedazzled green lingerie, a corset hugging like a lover, beaded bodice sparkling under lights, fringe skirts swaying with every twerk that has the crowd howling like wolves at a full moon. She's fire-breathing one second, audience groping the next, set to Dusty Springfield's sultry croon, her ink-sleeved arms slicing the air like a pin-up warrior queen. Then there's that April 2025 clip from her Foundation Room gig, thong bottoms barely there, a feathered cape swirling like a tornado of temptation as she poses on the bar, twirling for fans who dub her a straight-up goddess, assets on parade in a top that covers just the essentials. Oh, and don't sleep on the cheetah print bodysuit from her July Crane and Pelican Cafe takeover. Thong back flashing like a dare, hips rolling in rhythms that echo Josephine Baker and Blaze Starr, the icons whose costumes now grace her Ecdysiast Arts Museum walls in Davenport, Iowa. Open June 2025 on Brady Street, this burlesque Bible packs over a century of history. Frida Kahlo sketches, Sally Rand fans, vintage posters from the 1800s, all curated by Danielle herself, proving she's not just stripping layers off clothes, but off cultural stigma too. Even after her co-star, Frank Fritz's passing in September 2024, she powered through a stripperama show at Illinois' Skylark just days later, down to virtually nothing, twerking through grief because, as she says, burlesque saved my life. It's my therapy, my fire. From Puerto Rico pop-ups raising trafficking awareness to her Bump and Grind Academy molding the next gen of Ecdysiasts, Danielle's empire is body posy burlesque at its boldest. No diva delusions, just 24/7 grind on costumes that drip jewels and dances that demand you feel every shimmy in your soul. Hollywood tried to pigeonhole her as the American Picker's pinup haggling rusty relics, but Dannie Diesel, she's the rust queen reclaiming the peel, proving vintage vibes hit hardest when they're barely veiled. So grab tickets to her next dope show or museum strut, front rows where the real heat drops. Here's to the brunette bombshell who flaunts it all, tattoos, tails, and tantalizing teases that leave you begging for an encore. Smash like if you're booking that burlesque baptism, comment your fave Diesel drop, and subscribe before the curtain calls. Danielle Colby's leaving nothing behind but legends. Who's ready to peel back the mystery? You are.